Yes. Okay. I don't know if this is the finale stream. For all I know, there's another like 20 hours of gameplay, but we'll see how far we get tonight. No promises. But something about Zelda being abducted tells me we might be nearing the end. So here we go. We're about to find out. Back to the past. You must chase after him. I don't like leaving out the front doors of the temple. That usually indicates something's about to happen. Something that I don't like. I'm already not liking this. What's up, Chip? What's up, Slumberjack? What's up, Chaos? If you haven't seen me since G&Q, then that's been a hot minute. I'm doing fine though. What's up, Render? You will keep that whelp from interfering with my ritual. Okay. Well, I'll take this over fighting the imprisoned again. I can deal with this. That'll do it. Now I'm dead. And this is where they got the idea for Hyrule Warriors. Oh, now you got a bomb? That didn't work. Well, at least they all threw their bombs now. They might have bombed themselves. I like that strategy. Just have them bomb themselves. Feels like a ROM hack or something. Oh, I don't think I stocked up on health either. I probably should have had stuff in my bottles. Strategy of running through everything isn't going to work. That's the big boy right there. There's two of them. I made it. I made it. I got here in time to barely miss anything. That's right. They gave you this 5 to 10 minute sequence so you could all tune in. Is he going Super Saiyan? Or becoming Dracula? Whoa. The Endless Plunge. Snuffing out my flame. Who are you, Jeff Probst? All right, you Ganon knockoff. It's time to die. Oh, or not. He's doing that thing again where he blocks everything. Oh. Okay, we just got a Soul Calibur ring out. I would love to do that, but it's not letting me with the motion controls. Very cool. Or with the Pro Controller, I mean. There we go. Boy, it really is inconsistent on reading the stick inputs. This might not be my favorite villain in all of Zelda, but Girahim definitely wins the award for least intuitive boss fight in the history of boss fights. Like, we're on the third iteration of this guy in this game, and I still haven't figured out how to damage him. I think we're just gonna die. This is a children's video game? Harder than Dark Souls, CBH. I think Artorias was easier than this. Maybe the game just felt bad for me there. Well, it doesn't feel bad enough to do the fatal blow input, though. There we go. Dang it. It led me to believe I had it. Wow, the like 0 frames of reaction. He's like perfect parrying me, even after I parried him. Vacuum. That'll show him. What was the point of gathering all these items if they don't do anything? No, that wasn't correct? Oh, I tried. I don't even know, like, what else to try. matter what I do in that phase, he just kicks me and then gets back to center. Good call last night, by the way. Whoever said don't keep going with the stream. It's definitely going to be more than 30 minutes. It's funny how the lack of motion causes issues to come out. There's been a lot of issues in this game because I think that it's not even that motion controls are better. It's that they didn't really port it well at all. They tried to make the right stick the focus to give it some sort of similarity, but it just doesn't read a lot of the inputs correctly, or it reads them very oddly. This is the phase that confuses me. You gotta figure out what to do when he puts the purple things on screen. I can't decide if I'm supposed to attack them or attack around them or... This is not looking good. I wonder if I don't even need to do the Skyward thing. Okay, I finally figured it out. My gosh. Okay. I thought it wanted me to hit the purple things. Did I win? Is it over? Roll the credits. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think we're winning now. Ooh. Ow. Oh, my sword, he decided to move the sword or the shield halfway through that. You wretched brat. Whoa, okay. Cloud FF7 time. How? Well, I just can't block it now? Oh, rip shield. That's okay, I didn't want to win anyway. Ouch. Can break the sword, I guess. Boom. Want to go to phase 4? Let's go phase 4. You think I can't win? This isn't even my final form? No! Why? This is worse than Return of Ganon. This is the worst. The darkest timeline. Ha ha ha. Oh my. Nice hair. I would say F to Girium. You know, this is kind of like a metaphor for Kylan and Xavier. I feel like Kylan's just playing Xavier's game, like Girahim is just playing Ganondorf's game. Well, I guess we're gonna die because I have no hearts. At least it's not the imprisoned. I'll take this over the imprisoned. You are the chosen knight of the goddess. Oh, you're just known as Demise? I see. Girahim will be invited back for a later Zelda game. Yo, Groose? Groose to save the day? Let's see what happened. Hey, get your hand off my lady. Girahim still made it to finale night. That's a good point. I can't believe we're going to watch this 20-minute cutscene only for me to die immediately as it starts, and then I have to do it all over again. We're not going to just duke it out right here? If you take him down before her soul gets sucked into that thing, you still have a chance. We're on another time limit? Are you offering me the chance to save? I appreciate that. What a good friend Demise is. Lawful evil, that's right. Literally on like 1 HP. Okay. How am I going to get my hearts back? Where's Groose? I'm going to fight Demise blindfolded? Yeah, that's right. I don't know what all I can do here without having to refight. Let's see if I can leave. I did save already, so we're good. Let's see.
Oh, hey!
We're going back to the future. We're back. Save our world. I can do that. But first, let's go buy some potions. Oh, that's right. Sealed Grounds changed a lot. Maybe I can't go buy potions. How do I get out of here? I can't even ride this thing? Or walk around it? Skydive for rupees? Yeah, before the world ends, I want to win the Wheel of Fun game one more time. Never did figure out the secret to the bamboo cutting game. That one, that'll go unsolved, I guess. Brutal minigame. Kind of awkward, like it killed the momentum. I was very excited to go to the final fight, and I don't have any potions. So here we are.
Yeah.
The mob fights as you run down the hill as a boss fight? Nice. Alright. What are all these other potions here? What's this one? Reduces damage. That sounds sweet, but I want health. If we can't win with 4 bottles of potion, then we don't deserve to win. Oh, you use the bugs for potions. Okay. Good. That's what bugs are for. I never used this. Nothing like adding some bugs to a potion to make it taste better. Well, we're out of all the bugs we need. Oh, I didn't actually heal, though. I don't actually know. Is there a way to just get healed somewhere? If you take a nap, do you get your hearts back? I don't think so. I just do this. Gonna take a quick nap. Oh, look at that. Okay. Yeah, I beat Demise in the past already. That was weird. Is this the first Zelda game where once you trigger the end game sequence, they give you a chance to back out? You couldn't do that in, like, TP, could you? Or you definitely couldn't do it in Majora. Or OOT. Link to the Past, I suppose, if you fell out of the fight, I guess that's technically... You could in Wind Waker? Wait, what about Wind Waker? What could you do once you started that fight? How did... let me try to remember. How did you back out of that one? Because once you start that fight... Oh, Puppet Ganon, sure. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking one step ahead there. Yeah. Breath of the Wild, what could you do? What was the thing with Breath of the Wild? Ganon had like 4 phases in Breath of the Wild, right? And then based on how many of the dungeons you did, it had fewer phases or something. Somehow you could like reduce the... I don't remember. It's been too many years. That game's been out for a long time now. I don't remember. Skipped phase 1. Oh, okay. Maybe we shouldn't save here, actually. Let's go. If you didn't clear the dungeon, its boss would show up. That's right, you had to fight the bosses. Okay, so the only thing we have to keep in mind is they're not fairies, they're potions, so I need to actually use it. I will forget that in the middle of the fight and probably die. Okay, here we go. A 0% chance that you will be able to return. Here we go. Will it reuse a zone, or will it be somewhere new? Let's see. Oh. All right. I like this boss design. It's too bad the imprisoned sucks, but demise is cool. I will taste all of it. Under my foot. Here we go. Oh, my shield broke too. I forgot to buy a new shield. Whoops. We might have to reload. Counting those as hits. Oh, there's no light. I can't summon the light. This is the side hop tutorial. Ooh, was not expecting that. Jumped the wrong way. I keep jumping into it. Not done yet. Get equipped with lightning sword. In the rain, that's so imbalanced. Ow. Ow. Don't touch the zappy sword. hearts? 2 hearts? This is quickly ending in catastrophe. Wow, he said no to the potion. This would have been so much better with a shield. Wow. Just pack it up, we're dead. This is insane. You get punished for trying to hit him twice. F. Okay, we got absolutely brutalized there. Maybe we're not ready for this fight yet. And now it's going to make me buy all the potions again. See, why? Why do you do this to me, game? This is why auto-saving was a mistake. This one. Hey, look, I got my potions back. Okay, now I just need a shield. Why can't I go to the sky from that? That's literally an outdoor statue. It's so unfortunate that my shield broke in the Girahim fight. I could probably retry without going to get the shield, but it just seems like a good thing to have. You know, in Breath of the Wild, there was a lot of complaining about the durability of the weapons not lasting very long. And I believe that that is true. I feel like the shield durability is more of an annoyance. It's breaking your shield. That sucks. Breath of the Wild, when you had weapon break, you still had like 30 other ones to choose from. That's the one we want. I'm assuming the shield you get from the boss refights is like unbreakable or something.
Yeah.
I don't think we need a shield though. I think I probably, if I redid it, I think I'd do better. I like this fight a lot so far. There's a lot of interesting... It feels like almost like a Dark Souls boss. Which, such a generic comparison, but it really does. Lots of mechanics that you get punished for if you don't know what you're doing. Alright, we're broke.
Hey!
I need one more bird feather. I don't have another bird feather.
Ooh.
Alright, at least now our safe will have 4 potions and a shield. So now if we screw up, we can try again. All right. Round 2. This should go better. Well, good start. Good start. Well, I guess we're going in with 1 less heart than Max. Suboptimal. Okay. Here we go. Skip cutscene was a good idea. You can't really parry this shield, I guess, or this sword. Why are you attacking the sword? Ow. The grab? I haven't seen that before. Oh. He's going for a lot of grabs. I like this. I can handle this base. Oh, the fake out. Okay, this was working, but now it's not. Grab is how did he parry? I feel like the game is compensating now. Phase 1 was so much easier last time. Maybe he had more respect for me when I didn't have a shield. This is not going well. already used one potion before we get to 2. Alright. Now we gotta play better. That did not work. Wow. If at first you don't succeed. So much for the shield. I like how the shield breaking was like barely a mechanic until now. Sweep is just so ridiculous. Oh, come on! Are you for real? That's such a dumb way to lose. That's so stupid. I'm docking another point from this game for that. Oh, I had to choose quit there instead of continue because it's not going to have potions. That's stupid. The stupid fatal blow input, it just never reads it from the controller. Well, I don't think we need the shield, though. That's good news. Need to not waste a potion in the first phase. One thing I'm really struggling with in this fight is that, especially in the lightning phase, Ganon likes to instant block things, and it's very hard to tell like when I need to stop pushing the button. Because I want to hit him more than once. And sometimes it looks like you can, but then he just instant blocks you and you lose hearts. So I can't be greedy. Also, did they just change Ganon's name just for the sake of changing it, or is this actually not Ganon? I feel like they just changed it for the sake of changing it. Demise is kind of cool. I agree. It's a cool name. Not technically Ganon. Oh, I see. Okay. I better watch out. If I go too far, I'll get the Zelda timeline people in my chat. Gotta stop taking damage in this phase. I like to jump into that attack too. This is going so badly. He slid further to catch up to me. Maybe he's weak to the blower. Little bomb bowling? No, that didn't work. Game over. Alright, I gave up on that one because the first phase was horrible. We need higher standards if we're gonna win. We might not even beat this tonight. Who knows? Good start. You know, Maybe I do want that potion that lowers the damage. Those double attacks get me every time. I'm very upset that I was supposedly near the end. This is going horribly. That was bad. Maybe that just doesn't work. Boom! Maybe it does work. They just wanted to fool me for once, I guess. I don't know. And yet you still stand. I'm skeptical. This is not the end. It never is. Oh. Well, we'll see you next time. I thought there was going to be a third phase. We did it. Absorbed into the Master Sword. Third phase is imprisoned. Have done well. I think it's over. I think it's over. But wait, just for fun, open the door and fight imprisoned one more time. For old time's sake. The Legend of Groose. Imprisoned wins America's favorite player. Yep. Uh-oh. We're not done yet. Is this where we must put the Master Sword? But I was just getting used to, you know, our bond. Me as hero and you as Jello/wax figurine. Good luck, have fun, and the game is done. Thanks, Bonesaw. Do I get to press R? Nope, it's just doing it for me. I thought they'd make me do one more motion. Dang, missed opportunity there. It should have been press R to thrust. Ooh, the Triforce is upside down because the sword is upside down. Happiness. Master Golden. Oh, we're gonna have to leave Impa behind. And Groose, too. For trying to take over as main character of this game. Look how much taller she is than Zelda. Her arm is like Zelda's height. Groose's drip? I don't know about that one. We're back. Aww, isn't that cute? They saved one last twist. The old one. Oh. Well, F, I guess. You ever just vanish? What a tragic end. She was very old, that's true. The end. There you go. We did it. GG. What happened to skinny, smug, evil guy? I think he died. Is this... Okay, wait. Have we seen these clips before, or is this the aftermath? This must be the clips before, because Impa was still there. These are all going to be clips we've seen, I think. I was going to look to see if I needed to, like, pay attention here. Oh, this is... Wait, no, this is Zelda on her journey. Like, we were following her. They weren't that nice to me when I got surrounded by them. This is kind of cool, like seeing it from her perspective. Yo, for real, when are we going to get an actual adventure of Zelda? You know? When is Link going to be in trouble and Zelda has to be the one to save the day? That exists. We don't talk about that one. All right, let's try that again. When is a good game with that premise going to take place? Wait, we got to check and see if our boy Ethan's in the credits. I might have already missed him. I remember that Ethan did the voiceover for the Treehouse presentation for Skyward Sword HD. So I wonder if he also worked on the game. I don't actually know. I'd have to ask him. Tantalus. I kind of wish that the credits was showing the aftermath, but maybe we'll get there. Nice. I like that ending medley. Oh, here we go. Dang it, she still has feelings for Groose. This is unacceptable. Watch over the Triforce. What will I do now? I got some things to do. See ya. The Groose Caboose. The end. The end. Oh, it's turning blue. Oh, it's vanishing. Now what? You can play again in hero mode using the save data. Do you want to continue? Yes. Your progress up to this point will be deleted. No. Return to title screen. Okay. I'm glad we negotiated that dialogue. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Skyward Sword. That was a fun playthrough. I have a lot of thoughts about this game, which I will attempt to share with you briefly. Brought this up a few times during the playthrough. I think that this game, my opinion for this... Nope. There. I think that my take is very similar to Twilight Princess, which is I feel like the dungeons, once again, are the highlight. And I feel like Skyward Sword's dungeons are pretty exceptional throughout. There are a few that are just kind of there. But I thought that they were very creative. I liked the ship. That was cool. I liked the mining facility was good. The whole time shift mechanic is really interesting. I did think that using it in multiple places got a little repetitive, but it was a good mechanic. So I like that. I feel that both Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword have a lot of filler that is not very interesting filler. It's sort of just like there to fluff the game up. And like for my take on Twilight Princess was just remove the wolf and the game is better. And I think my take on Skyward Sword is similar. I don't know how I feel about things like the Silent Realm, like the Silent Realm stuff. It feels, I don't know, like bloat. In a lot of, well, Twilight Princess had that too, where you had to like collect the souls of the bugs or whatever. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about. I'm not really like against the Silent Realm stuff. It's just, I don't know. It feels like fluff. What Skyward Sword really did that bugged me is it kept using the same 3 areas over and over and over again. And it felt like there could have been more zones or something. But we just kept going back to the same 3 spots. So I didn't really care for that. Let's see what else. Do I intend to get the shield? Nah. I don't think so. I don't necessarily feel like I have to get 100% to feel like I've played the Zelda game. And since I beat it anyway, I guess I didn't need it. Silent Realm is greater than Wolf Bugs. I will give it that, yeah. I would prefer neither of them, I think. Sky is too big. It makes transitioning between areas tedious. Yeah, I said that the other day on stream. I think it would be nicer if you could quick warp to the 3 different key zones rather than flying. Skyward Sword and Wind Waker both suffer from this scattering of the world where you, like, in order to get somewhere that you need to go, there's a lot of just like downtime involved. Which isn't very interesting downtime. Whereas something like OT, if you need to get somewhere, everything feels connected and it's more compelling, I guess. And eventually you get ways to kind of warp your way around. Motion controls is a bit wonky. So that's interesting. I can't really even speak to motion controls because I played the whole game with the Pro Controller. And I feel like maybe that tampered with the experience a little bit. You can see throughout all of Skyward Sword where the motion control ideas were coming into play, because one of the complaints I had early on in the game was it feels like the monsters are just sort of staring at me and waiting for me to do something. And that's because they were trying to get you to do all these different, like they would put their hands up like this to get you to swing the sword in a certain direction. So it's interesting. Like you can see their thinking on it, but a lot of times it just ends up like looking really goofy in execution. Game was built expecting you to be swinging your arms wildly to attack, and sometimes made you slow down with specific directional strikes. Yeah, no, I understand that. I do think that this would be more. I don't know if it. Yeah, I think it would probably be more, like a more authentic experience to play it with the motion controls for sure. I think I definitely. I don't regret it because I also don't want to be sitting here doing this for hours at a time, but I could see why that would be fun. I think like child me would have gone crazy over. Like if I was a kid when this game came out, I would have thought that was so cool with the motion controls. I just prefer Pro Controller now. I don't know. Ruined the game by doing that, I guess. Yeah, I liked clicking stab. That's true. I don't know. It didn't really amount to that much of a problem, though. I felt like the only really tricky fights in, well, there were a couple tricky fights in the game, but the tricky ones were Girahim, because I couldn't figure out how to damage Girahim. And I think I finally got the hang of it at the end of the game. And then the Ganon fight, which was actually like a compelling battle. I think that the difficulty on Demise was appropriate. I like that it wasn't just a pushover. I don't know that I love the shield breaking after like getting hit twice, but it didn't end up mattering that much. Yeah, I really like Demise. I think that the design of the character Demise is interesting. I hate the Imprisoned. I never want to see the Imprisoned again. But Demise was fine. Demise made up for it. Demise winds up being laughably easy when you know how to manipulate him. Yeah, I could see that maybe. It also felt like some of the attacks, I just maybe there are ways to block them or something. I just couldn't figure that. Like there was the one where he just like rushes at you and you take 2 hearts of damage. It didn't seem like I could block that no matter what I did, but there's probably a way around it. Oh, you use the lightning for a Skyward strike. Yeah, I noticed in the first phase that when I tried to do a Skyward strike, it didn't work. So I just assumed that like he had taken me to a zone where those were no longer useful or something. So I just never tried it. Yeah, Kabi, I knew all of those. I just chose not to. Actually, the shield for more durability, I was missing a bird feather, and I couldn't for the life of me remember where I even got the first one. So that was off the table, just by nature of not having enough of the items. Yeah, I mean the shield durability didn't end up coming into play too much until at the end there. I mean, I think most enemies in the game didn't damage you quickly enough to break it. So I don't think that was a huge concern throughout the game. I almost wonder if I had brought the Iron Shield instead, because I think that one was more resistant to lightning, if I remember correctly. I think that might have lasted longer, but yeah. So I don't know. I have mixed opinions on this. I think if I was to be brutally honest about Skyward Sword, where it ranks for me, I think it's probably the weakest 3D Zelda game. It's funny. If I was reviewing the 3D Zelda games, I feel like they go in order. I think OOT is at the top. Majora's Mask is right there. Twilight Princess. Oh, I totally skipped Breath of the Wild, didn't I? Wait a minute. I didn't think about Breath of the Wild. In my head, I'm thinking about the ones that I've been doing first playthroughs of on stream. Like I'd probably be like OOT, Majora's Mask. I don't know if I would put Breath of the Wild third, to be honest. I don't know where I stand on that. It's such a different game. How do you compare it? Breath of the Wild has the worst dungeons in the series. I don't know how I would rank that. Anyway, of the 4 that I blind played on stream here recently, I think it would go OOT, MM, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword. But that's as like an overall package. So if I think about like if I'm ranking Skyward Sword, I'm like, if I look just at the dungeons, I think Skyward Sword is towards the top. Because I loved Skyward Sword's dungeons. And the boss fights were pretty cool. But there's just so much like fluff, filler, and the Imprisoned. I can't get it out of my head. The Imprisoned has cost Skyward Sword a passing grade. I'm giving it an F. Just for the Imprisoned. When they remade the game, they left in the worst part. None of the other games have Groose 0 out of 10. I don't know where I stand on Groose, to be honest. I like the idea of them trying to like have a foil character. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think Groose is fine. Imprisoned would have been a great Breath of the Wild boss, but not this game. Yeah, I could see it. Even the lowest ranking 3D Zelda is still a solid game to me. Yeah, I would agree with that as well, Kabi. I don't think like a low ranking Zelda means it's bad. I'm trying to be as like transparent with my rankings of like where I see the series as I can. But yeah, I agree. We talked about that on stream a while ago too, in the middle of this playthrough actually. I had brought up that I was thinking early on that this was going to be one of the lower tier Zelda games in my mind, and that I brought up that same points. Like just because it's a lower tier Zelda game doesn't mean it's a bad game, because Zelda games on average are pretty high quality. So, oh, have a good night, Slumberjack. Thanks for hanging out. Stance on Fee. Yeah. I mean, Fee's there. She mocked me for not killing enough spiders or knowing how to kill them at one point, so that was insulting. The other thing that's interesting about this game is that it feels like all of the NPC action is concentrated in one place. Like you have small exceptions, like you have the island with the wheel of fun and the island with the bar and the island with the bamboo minigame, but it feels like everything NPC related takes place in Skyloft. Which is interesting. I'm trying to think if the other games did stuff like that. Or was it more spread out? Twilight Princess was more spread out. OT was more spread out. I think. Yeah, definitely. Is this the end of Zeldathon? I don't know. Stay tuned. There are some Zelda games that I want to play, so I don't know if I'll do it immediately or not. I might take a break and play other things. But I haven't done the Breath of the Wild DLC yet, so I thought I might do that. I don't know if I'm going to stream that one or not, though. I'm not sure if that's interesting enough to stream. We'll see. I also want to play the Zelda 2 Quality of Life hack that came out 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. So we might do that on stream. Yeah, somebody made a ROM hack of Zelda 2 that it's like purely for quality of life reasons. And it was, I don't even remember. There was like 50 things they improved. There's a whole list of just like things that didn't drastically alter the game, but made it more tolerable. So I want to check it out. 3D Zelda-thon comes to an end. Time for a Nintendo Direct. No, see, here's the thing. We didn't hit our sub goal. You see, if I made it to full-time streamer, we were going to play Spirit Tracks, everybody's favorite game. Too bad. Oh, I know you're all disappointed. You were really looking forward to that one. I've already done Ages, Seasons, and Link's Awakening is my favorite game from childhood, so I've played that one a bunch. But I did Ages and Seasons on stream 2 years ago? A year ago? I don't remember. When was that? Must have been a year ago. When I got started with the whole Zelda stuff. Spirit Tracks is my take on Skyward Sword, but amplified by Infinity. I've heard the DS one, so I haven't played Spirit Tracks or Phantom Hourglass, and I've heard similar complaints for both games. That there's a lot of tedium. So I don't know. We'll see. Hyrule Warriors. I have the one for Wii U, and I only played it when my brother came to visit one time. We played a split screen, but I have not played the single player. Or I guess I have, just in co-op. I don't know if I would like Hyrule Warriors, to be honest. I'm not really like a Dynasty Warriors guy, so I don't know. I mean, like having a coat of Zelda over it makes it more compelling, but I don't know if it's the game for me or not. Maybe though. But yeah, I think like if we were getting into specifics on Skyward Sword, the things that are kind of tedious, it seems like a lot of the times when you were asked to do like fetch quests and that sort of thing, they would have you leave the zone you were in to go to some other zone to get some item to then come back to the same zone you were just in and continue. And you never really did anything compelling in the other zone. You know, it's like they put it in there just to make you spend some more time. Like, go fetch this one item with the, what's his name, the scrapper, so that you can advance. I don't know. And I think that they really just beat to death the 3 zones, you know, like having you go back to the volcano 3 times to play different mini games to climb to the top. It's like, okay, I get it. The lake was cool. I agree. You know, that's really what it comes down to is, was the lake satisfying? And not only did we get a lake, but we also flooded the forest and made a second lake. So 5 stars. Thoughts on Tad Tones? I mean, it was the most tolerable trial out of the 3, I think. And the minecart one was okay too. It really was just the volcano that was annoying. It's a hot take. I only give the hottest takes on my stream. Most people hate tad tones. I'll tell you why I don't hate tad tones. Maybe it was just luck, but it only took me like 20 minutes, and I felt like it was reasonably easy to find the tad tones. I think if I had got stuck and maybe like there was one note that I couldn't find somewhere, I think it would have drastically changed my opinion, but we made it through that sequence in a decent amount of time. And I appreciated that they left the notes on the screen to show you what you had and what you had yet to get. I think that was helpful. Fought on top of a lake against Demise. That's true. Dousing was super handy in that part. Yeah, that was the other thing too. Once you got like halfway through collecting them, then they gave you the dousing ability to find the rest. So that was nice. That's a good point. If they didn't give me the dousing ability, I wouldn't have found the last couple of them, probably. So that was smart game design there. I remember when the tad tone started too, I thought that, I'm like, where is the dousing ability for this? Because there should be one. And they didn't give it to you right away. You had to get like half of them yourself first, which I thought that was okay. I thought that was a fine choice. You know what, though? If we're going to get particular on complaints, my one of my complaints with Skyward Sword is the dump dump every time you battle something. Like it's so bad. The rest of the music in the game is like 10 out of 10, and then the combat music for like 30 hours. Yeah, I don't know. I think generally my review of this game is a positive one. When I think about replayability, I think one of the things that would be off-putting about it is some of those like in between filler segments. Like if there was just the dungeons, I'd be all on board to like let's go back and play this sometime. But I don't ever want to fight the imprisoned again. So that kind of limits my my replayability. Also, this has nothing to do with reviewing the game, but I misheard about this game. Somewhere along the way, I had it in my head that Skyward Sword had some level of notoriety for having the most dungeons of any Zelda game. I don't know where I got that, but that did not end up being the case. I don't know if I just picked that up like when the game came out and I heard it and I thought that that was true. I don't know where that was in my head, but the whole time I was playing, I was thinking there's going to be a ton of dungeons in this game because I remembered like from when it came out, I remembered hearing something about that. But I must have completely made that up. Probably meant best. There are some very good dungeons in this game. I like the ship. The slide puzzle dungeon at the end was really cool. What is the name of that? Is that Temple of Time? Or what's that called? What was the name of that one? Sky Keep. Okay. Yeah, I really liked that you could shuffle the rooms around. That was pretty cool. Yeah, it's really interesting. You see like the level of creativity increase in the dungeons. Like Twilight Princess had really good dungeons too. And then Skyward Sword builds on that, makes some more creative dungeons, and then you get to Breath of the Wild and all the energy is spent on the shrines and the dungeons are like an afterthought. It's really a letdown. If there's one thing I hope they fix in Breath of the Wild 2, I hope it's the dungeons. You got to bring back unique items that you get from solving the dungeons. I don't even care if you can't do them in any order. You know, if you have to be linear again for the sake of making the dungeons more compelling, I will not complain. Yeah, Cobby, we were talking about that on stream yesterday. It seemed like if you were good enough at slide puzzles, you could, at the very least, you could make the journey much shorter. But it seemed like you also could potentially just skip rooms. I don't think I did. I did at one point get like 5 rooms connected to each other, so I got to just keep moving through the 5 rooms. So that was nice. It's such an interesting concept. Like, I've never seen that. I can't even think of another comparison, like in this series or like in another game even, where you as the player get to dictate like what comes next. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Cobby, I think so too. We'll have to see what they do with it. Because I think shrines by themselves are interesting, but I would prefer some of that creativity to be saved for the dungeons. There's a slide puzzle section in one of the handheld Castlevania games, but it's more of a mini game. I see. But yeah, overall, I had a lot of fun with this game, despite the, here and there complaints of having to fight the imprisoned too many times. I think it was pretty fun. There's an indie game that uses map rearrangement. Nice. Yeah, see, it's interesting. Like my opinion on Breath of the Wild is almost the opposite of Skyward Sword. I feel like Breath of the Wild, the filler stuff is more interesting than the dungeons. It's like the shrines are fun, exploring and like actually seeing the big cities throughout the game is interesting. Like side quests are interesting, and then the dungeons all feel very bland in comparison. The bosses of the dungeons were kind of fun. But I remember just thinking the divine beasts themselves were just really boring. They didn't really stand out to me. Wonder if shrines will be in the sequel. I would assume, I mean, I don't know. When they say Breath of the Wild 2, I have in my head this idea that it's really going to borrow a lot of those same mechanics from the first game, because if it didn't, why would it be called Breath of the Wild 2, So I feel like off the bat, I'm making assumptions about what will be in that game. Maybe that's a mistake, but I just feel like it's going to borrow a lot of the same mechanics, and then maybe it's just a matter of what do they change? What do they keep the same? I don't know. Anyway, I think we'll wrap up here. I really enjoyed this playthrough and all the Zelda playthroughs. I have a whole playlist on my YouTube of my first playthroughs, including first playthrough of Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and now Skyward Sword. So all of them are there if you want to see some more first playthroughs. Maybe we'll rerun them on stream sometime when I'm not around too. Like if I take a week off or something and go somewhere, put the Zeldas back on the stream. But anyway, this playthrough is making its way to YouTube now. I think it's like half of the VODs are up. The rest of them will go there throughout September. You can also just watch them on Twitch if you want to see something or see how I did something. Other than that, I don't know for sure what's coming up next on stream. I know Metroid Dread's coming out in October, and I want to play that. So that for sure will happen. I have been wanting to play The Outer Wilds on PC. So that might happen. I've been wanting to play Great Ace Attorney 2. So that might happen. I'm also thinking about playing the Somnium Files. That was recommended to me, so I bought that game too. Outer Wilds is a response to Skyward Sword? Is that true? Oh, also, there's always the possibility of La Mulana 2. It is a slim possibility, but that. So, La Mulana 2, the developer of that game reached out to me when it came out and gave me a copy. This was before I had played La Mulana 1. So I got a free copy of La Mulana 2 without any like plans to stream it or like any knowledge of the series. I'm not sure why the dev reached out to me, but I got a free copy. So yeah. So lots of things coming up on the stream. I don't know what yet. I think I'm probably going to take a day or two off before I start playing again. So maybe this weekend we'll start a new playthrough of something. I'm not sure what it'll be yet though, so stay tuned. I gave you a list of a couple games I'm thinking about. It'll probably be one of those. I just don't know which one yet. Anyway, I am going to go to bed. Oh wait. Dev said so in a what? Dev said so in this link here. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check this out. All right. Anyway, thank you all for watching the playthrough. It's been a lot of fun. Have a good rest of your week, and we'll probably see you back here this weekend for some more games. Have a wonderful rest of your night. We'll see you next time.